Well, just trying to pull Yoast. It's not working.
So which check are we using?
Well, I was going to use the new one. I can't get it. It's the internal server.
Do you have the new URL?
Let's see, main.core in.github.io, right?
Hold on. I'll send you the link. I'll put it in the Discord chat or in the StreamYard studio.
Okay. I wonder if it's pulling it up. Sorry. Trying to drop it, paste it.
I don't know why, but I think your sound seems to be cutting off. Like I hear two words and then it cuts off one word. So if I ask you sometimes to repeat, it's because, well.
Yeah, it's my same problem. Let me try this. Is that?
No.
No, I don't think so. Anytime I've tried both cameras, I always get this issue. Anyway, get this up. There we go. All right. Use the I was trying to find my new X cards, but I couldn't. I reorganized my cloth that I have all in, and of course now I can't find anything.
All right, so I did not get any of that. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. I don't know why this sound is such a problem.
Yeah, it's weird because it's not like I can't hear. It's just that it's randomly cutting off words, and I don't know.
What happened is, since both cameras are off the same computer.
Oh, okay.
Even though I'm one, it's like both of them are trying to, and it gets, it's up.
Yeah, okay, I see I understand the issue. Right, so I think the last agent on the right, is it Diana Farley? Because there's a glare on her, so yes.
It is.
Perfect.
Once I get there,
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I had the right agents for your team. Okay, that's perfect.
Let's see. I think I've got everything. Let's see.
So I only had time to do slight changes to the deck that I used for my game with Stafford. So I have Scully, Pendrell, Nancy Spiller, and then I have Peyton Reader from season 6 on my team.
Okay.
And so I did not change the team, but I did change some of the cards that I used in my deck.
Oh. Since I don't have my actual X file, I wrote it on this,
okay.
And I'm going to put it upside down.
Okay, sounds good.
I don't know what I did with those X files. They're in that closet somewhere.
You just have too many X-File cards.
That is the yeah, I didn't think you could have too many, but you can. Let's see. Okay. There we go.
Perfect.
Yeah, I've got light directly above me.
Yeah, it looks good. It was just the glare on Farley. Otherwise, I can see your table perfectly. Yes.
All right, so we're ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
Do you want to go first? Do you want to pick a window? How you want?
Okay. Well, I have a blue token in one hand and a red one in another. So just pick left or right, and whatever you end up getting is what you're going to.
Your left hand.
So you'll start off as the investigating player.
All right. I'll draw 7. Oh, need to put this up here. That's a little too bright. We did it. We it. That's so I got 7. Draw freebie. And I'll just some reds. And I make so that be to 11. And let's see.
Right, so I will sell a call for help for 4 and Dawn of Armageddon for 4. That's 8. And I will buy 3 cards. And back to you.
No. No repetition. No hanging on. And I will deploy everybody to the field.
Okay. Okay, so I will pay, while we're still in deployment phase, I'm going to pay 4 to play one of those days. Play this card on an agent during your opponent's deployment phase. For the remainder of the turn, the agent contributes negatively to any non-combat skill checks that they are a part of. And if you're not negating it, I'm going to place that card on Maurice Fletcher.
Yeah. Oh, I got something. Well. So that the card you want to stay on Fletcher,
Yes.
it doesn't decrease.
So that means that if you send him to a site with the rest of the team, he will contribute like -3 bureaucracy or -1, I don't know, computer or whatever the skill is. He will contribute negatively to it, unless it's combat. Combat, it still contributes to. So It's like you might want to send him with the rest of the team if there is an adversary being played, but otherwise it might be more detrimental to the investigation.
Well, without him, I can't meet my site prerequisites. I'm trying to see if I've got anything that can make up for that. Yeah. Let's see. Got to figure out something. Well, what are the words?
It's event on one of those days. The keywords are event and phenomena.
Well, I can't investigate tonight, but I think I will play Sheila and take a whole part for 4. And that'll mean discard a bluff. If I discard a token, it's 2 tokens. And I'll just play that, sit there.
Yeah. So it's observation, correct?
Yeah. And that looks like that's all I can do.
Well, okay, so one of those days worked. Okay, well, perfect.
It did.
Okay, so I'll just discard it then, and I have.
At least,
And before we end this turn, I'm going to. I don't know, it might be a risk, but we'll see. I'll pay my remaining 6, and I will play Area 51. I have been wanting to try it out for a while now. So place this card next to your X-File along with 3 tokens. Once per turn, you may remove a token to gain one of the following effects. Play 1 government card for 2 CP less, search your bureau deck and add any 1 government card to your hand, or preemptively prevent your opponent from negating 1 government card. Each effect may only be used once. So we'll see if it was worth it emptying out my conspiracy pool. Oh, you know, I was thinking if the issue is that both cameras are on at the same time, maybe it would be more convenient during the game if you just maybe we remove ourselves from the feed, and that way it's only your table, then maybe the sound won't be an issue, and then at the end of the game we'll just.
I can try that. Okay, how about now?
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah. See, it makes no sense.
Right, so I'll remove myself as well. That way we'll have both.
It's something we've tried and tried and tried to figure out, and I
Oh,
think the only thing that's going to work is me using something else for the other camera at some point.
yeah.
A computer, a phone, something. I used to use a phone and hang it up above me.
So I think you have to remove me from the broadcast, or maybe I can. Or otherwise, I have to log off, but then I'm not sure I'll be able to log back in. So can you take my table?
There we go.
Okay.
How's that?
That's good. And can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. So I had to switch the sound from the computer to the phone.
Yeah, I had to do that. Yeah, I had to switch mine to my above camera.
Well, okay, so at least the sound is good now, we have both tables on the screen, so yeah, perfect.
Can you give me 1 second? I'm going to go get my drink.
Sure.
Okay. There we go.
All right, so I have 7 cards, well, no, 6 cards in my hand now.
I have 7.
All right, so I will draw my free card, and I'll generate my 5 res. And I will buy I'll buy 2 cards. Or yeah, 2 cards. And back to you.
All right, let's see. I'm going to sell Alfred Fellig and Elko County Corner for 8. I'm going to also sell Delaying the Inevitable for 4 more, so that's 12. Gives me 17, and I'm going to buy 5 cards. Back to you.
Okay, so I just drew, one of the cards I drew was hard evidence, so I'm going to play it now. So I'm going to pay 2 and add 5 to my resource pool. And I'm also going to pay 4 to play Dana Scully OSS Operative. Attach this card to Agent Scully. At any time, you may send this witness to join any team that does not include Scully. Dana Scully OSS Operative will contribute to 1 skill check that the team makes with skills equal to Scully's starting stats. So I'm going to attach that one to Scully now. And so no healing, no requisition. I'm going to send everyone to the field. And for case assignment, for case assignment, I will play Brown Mountain. It has the keyword behavioral and sciences affiliation method, and Speeder is going to pay for that one with a token. And I'm also going to pay 1 to play the abandoned power plant. And that one has the keywords bureaucracy, medical, motive, or result. So the first one is behavioral sciences affiliation method. And the second one is bureaucracy, medical, motive, or result.
Let's see. We don't have any of the same agents, do we?
No, we don't.
Okay. I'm going to play 1 bluff on the first one.
So the one with the behavioral or sciences?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to use one of Scully's tokens to look at that bluff.
It's dead ringers, which we don't have any of the same agents, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's a real bluff, but it's...
Yeah, it's not useful. Truth be told, I do have that somewhere in my deck, and I know that at some point it's also going to be either discarded or it's going to be a true bluff. Well, a fake bluff anyway. All right, so let's see.
That's it. That's all I got for you right now.
All right, so Pendrell is going to go investigate Brown Mountain by himself, and the rest of the team will go investigate the abandoned power plant. So I'll start with the one with Pendrell. So I'll be using sciences 5+. I currently have 3 sciences. Are there any cards that you'd like to play?
Not at the moment.
Right, so I'm going to
What is his? What is Pendrell's? Does Pendrell even have bureaucracy?
No, he doesn't.
Okay. I didn't think he did.
No. So I'm going to send the Scully OSS operative to investigate the site with Pendrol. So together they have 6 sciences now, enough to make the skill check.
Okay. You got it.
Perfect. Okay. So is your affiliation government?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. I only asked that one because it's the one that has the most affiliation on the new checklist. Okay, well.
Well, that shot my plan down.
Okay, and so that's so the Scully OSS operative is removed from the game, and the site. Well, we'll keep it there for now. And moving on to the second site, so I'll be using medical, and I currently have 7 medical. And just to no, it doesn't make it. No, so 7 medical, and that's it.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, so I can. You don't have any cards to play? Oh, perfect.
Not yet.
Okay, so it's motive or result. Is your motive knowledge?
It is not.
Okay.
And I am going to pay 6 and play. Well, go ahead and finish. I guess you could theoretically ask me a question if you want to.
Yeah, so no, I will not be asking an identity question.
Okay. I'm going to play 6 and play bombing at Craddock Marine Bank. And that says that after your opponent asks you a characteristic question about your X-File and receives a no answer, as long as this card is in play, your opponent can only investigate sites that allow them to ask the same characteristic question they just asked.
Okay.
Discard this card when your opponent obtains a yes answer.
I think that's the first version of the card.
It probably is.
Yeah, so the
how did we change it?
So the updated version is so it's basically the same. It's the same at the start. So when your opponent asks you a characteristic question and receives a no answer, place this card in your field along with 4 tokens. Remove a token during each of your opponent's debriefing phases. So as long as this card is in play, I can only investigate sites that allow me to ask the same characteristic question. But the card is discarded when the last token is removed or when I receive a yes answer. So it's basically the same effect, but it's just that you have to place 4 tokens and remove 1 during each of my debriefing phases.
So it's yeah. What I was hoping was you wouldn't get the first one right, and then you wouldn't have been able to investigate the second one.
Yeah, and that that's likely what would have happened. I had more chances to receive a no answer, but
yeah. Okay. Let me see if there's anything else I want to play.
So I'm going to place the bombing here, and I'll put the 4 tokens on it. Yeah, that card was revised because during one of those playtests, I think at some point it became impossible for
Yeah,
the
if you
other
don't,
player to play anything.
yeah, if you don't have a site that that's not the same, or if you're not able to ask the same thing, then you're screwed.
Yeah. And it's not it removes all of the fun. It's okay to have something bugging you for a few turns, but if it's for the whole game.
Yeah. Yeah, the only way that card would have made sense, I guess, in its original form is if it were a lot more expensive.
Yeah, but then you're like, well, if you're paying like 8 or 10 CP and your opponent negates the card, you're just that's a waste of all of your conspiracy points.
That was a good change.
Yeah, and it's really one of those times where playtest was really useful because sometimes you're like, well, maybe this will probably work, and then when you're playing it and it keeps, stopping you and taking the fun out of it, you're like, well, it definitely needs to be changed.
Yeah, I'm also going to pay 3. I don't know if I can here, and play covert operations, or covert operation, that is.
Yeah.
Place it next to the X-File with 3 tokens. When you send an opposing agent to the hospital, you may remove a token immediately and add 3 CP to your pool. Discard this card when the last token is removed. If a neutral agent is in your section of the table and is equipped with the alien stiletto, you may place 2 additional tokens, which I don't have, so I'm gonna place 3 on that. And that's all I got.
All right, so for debriefing, I have 5 cards in my hand.
And I have 6. So I'm good.
Okay.
Let's see here. What I wouldn't give for my old division back. Okay. So then I guess I'll move on to me, and I will draw my free. And then I will generate some res, which is 6. And
I forgot to remove one of the tokens from bombing at Credit Bank during the debriefing phase. Yeah, okay.
I got it.
I'm doing it also on my table so I can keep track of it. And yeah, okay. It's only
I'm also going to go ahead and discard one of Morris Fletcher's tokens to add 2 to my CP pool. I wanted to ask on that too, because I know typically on agents we play them. You can't, unless it's an agent whose effect is specifically meant to be played during the.
Yeah, so for Maurice Fletcher, there was also a second version. So it's the same effect, but it says discard a token at any time during the game.
So you can, okay, that's what I was getting to. Can you do it when you're conspiracy or investing?
Yes, because again, during playtest, it was like, well, okay, you have to think to do that while you are the investigating player, and
that's what I was doing just now. But then in that case, I'll just wait. So we changed it so it can be anytime. Okay.
Yeah, anytime. Yeah.
Let's see. Do I want to do anything? Let me read this real quick. Okay, that's not doing anything for me. Okay. I'll pass it to you to buy and sell.
So I will sell grid pattern search and temporal distortion for a total of 6. And I will buy 2 cards and I'll pass it to you.
All right. Nothing to, no healing to be done, no requisition to be done. Everybody will stay in the field. And I will pay 2. Well, I'll try to pay 2 to play a little alien in Rachel, Nevada. Wait a minute. That's not what I meant to do. Sorry, wrong one.
That's okay.
No, hold on. Yeah, what the heck? Let's go ahead and play that one. Why not? And let me see if I want to do anything else. That's it.
Okay, so I have
oh, and it's
I have 1 bluff for that side.
okay. I will burn one of my Sheila font. Wait a minute, can't do that. That's a subterfuge, not an observation. Sorry. Or, yeah, it's just observation. Okay. Yeah, that don't help me. Okay, let's see that bluff. I'm sending everybody to the site, by the way.
Okay. And are you using the bonus effect?
To be honest, let's see. Whose bonus effect?
On the site.
Oh, with the 5+. Well, to be honest, I don't know because I don't even know if I have Fletcher's ID in my hand or in my deck rather. But I do make that prerequisite. So we'll go ahead and say yes, and if I have it, I'll hunt for it.
Okay, so it's
5
plus. Okay.
So well, no, if I don't know, I'm not going to use it because that way I'm more likely to make the 4+. Yeah, I'll just do the 4. That way, if I knew I had it in my deck, I'd do it. But since I don't know.
All right, so the bluff is manipulating the circumstances. Play this card to provide the keywords necessary to play any one adversary. Additionally, the adversary's cost is halved, round up. So it costs 4, but 3 since it was face down, sorry. And so, are you negating that bluff?
No.
Okay, in that case, well, I'll pay 3, my final 3 to play Star-Crossed Lovers. So the keywords, well, the activator was behavioral or occult investigation, but thanks to manipulating the circumstances, I can play it. So this one, it hasn't been play tested yet, so I'm really curious to see how it goes. So it has the keyword occult, creature, and phenomena. It costs 6, but 3 thanks to manipulating the circumstances. So do you want to negate it?
I wish I could.
Okay, so if I did the math correctly, this will not stop your investigation. It could have if you had chosen to go with the bonus effect, but we'll see if I did it correctly. So the effect is the long-range combat round is skipped. Only agents with a behavioral skill of 1+ may apply their close-range combat skills in combat. If this adversary's health is not reduced to 0 during the first round of close-range combat, select 2 agents on the team, my choice. The 2 agents will attack each other using their close-range combat skills until at least one of them is reduced to 0 health. So the first part of the effect is the team versus the adversary, and I think only Fowley has behavioral skills, so she's the only one who may participate in that part of the combat. So she deals 2 close range damage to the Star-Crossed Lovers, but they have a health of 6, so they're still alive at the end of the first round of close range combat. So that means that the second part of the effect goes into effect, and I can choose 2 agents on your team to fight each other in close range combat until at least one of them is dead. And I did the math, and it doesn't matter really who I choose because I can only send one of them to the hospital. But I'll say that the 2 agents are Diana Fowley and Maurice Fletcher. So they will each attack each other in close range combat. So
and more.
Yeah, and so for the first close range combat round, Fowley deals 2 damage to Fletcher, who deals 1 back. And then for the second, Fowley deals 2 additional damage to Fletcher, who deals 1 more damage to Fowley. And then for the final round, Fletcher deals 1 damage to Fowley, and Fowley deals 2 damage to Fletcher, well, 1 since that's enough, and sending him to the hospital with 0 health. And Fowley remains on the team with a health of 1, but she still has 3 damage on her.
Right.
So Fletcher is gone, but Arlene, Spender, and a very wounded Fowley remain. And that's enough to. Well, you know, even if you had with Spender's game effect, even if you had gone with the bonus effect on the site, you still have 5 subterfuge. So yeah, no
Doesn't
regret there. Well, he has 1 subterfuge, but when he is on the same team as another neutral agent, he gains a +1.
Yeah, I didn't notice that. I saw Fowley as believer, but I didn't notice neutral under her. I didn't see that. Okay. Well, doesn't matter. Like I said, I don't even know if I have that card in my deck. So.
Well, I really wanted to try out the Star-Crossed Lovers, but it's difficult because this set is really heavy on sides. Well, when you use a season 6 team, it's usually really heavy in subterfuge and bureaucracy, so people tend to use those sites. And the Star-Crossed Lover, it's behavioral or occult investigation. So I had not had the chance to play that card yet. So yeah, if I don't know if Fowley had a health of 5, or if Fletcher had. I think it works really well if you have 2 agents who have the same health and the same close range combat. That way they will both kill each other. But since Fowley had more close range combat than Fletcher, well,
yeah,
I only managed to send him to the hospital. Still, I think it did its job. Okay. And you are free to ask your question.
So I'm going to ask a result question. Let's see. Is your X-Files result manipulation of evidence?
Okay, let's find out. No, my result is not manipulation.
Okay. All right. And I will not ask an identity question. So we can move on to debriefing, I think. Yep.
Yeah.
I have 6.
And I have 3 cards.
I'm kind of wishing now I'd have burnt that Fletcher token, like I was about to.
Okay, can't get it all. Okay, so I will draw my free card, and I will generate my 5 res. Okay. And I will buy 6 cards. Or 5. Let's go with 5 cards. And back to you.
I will sell Philip Pageant for 4. Let's see if I want to. I will buy, I think 3.
Okay. So no healing, no requisition. Everyone remains in the field, and Pendrell will join the rest of the team. And for case assignment, I will play one site. I will use the Queen Anne. It has the keyword observation or sciences and motive or method. And I will use Pilo's token to pay for it since it has the keyword sciences. So thankfully, that site that I drew had the motive keyword. So observation of sciences, motive or method.
I will put 1 bluff on it.
And I will send, or I'll use one of Scully's tokens to look at that bluff, just to be sure.
It's a real bluff.
Okay.
But
So
it's not, I don't think it's going to, I mean, it's a bluff card. It's a George Vincent, play this card to prevent your opponent from playing any keyword healing card. But you don't need to heal anything, so.
No. Right, so I'm sending the whole team to the site. I'll use sciences, so it's sciences 5+, and I have 8 sciences.
8 sciences. I can't do anything about it.
So I'll go with the motive question to see if I can get rid of the bombing card. Is your motive security?
Yes, it is.
Oh, cool. Okay. Wow. So I will not be taking an identity question because we still have lots of cards to playtest, but that will at least get me rid of the bombing card, which is good. And so the site goes to the Discord file, and I have 8 cards in my hand. Okay, I will get rid of political indiscretion, and I'll pass it to you.
Alrighty. I'll draw my freebie. Then I'll generate some res, which is less now, which is 4. Then I will heal 2 from Mr. Fletcher.
Oh, hold on. I need to sell and buy first.
Oh, sorry. I forgot you didn't sell and buy yet.
All right. So I will sell the shotgun for 6, Victor Klemper for 3, and Wayne Schroeder for 3. So that's 12. Yes.
What's the minimum health somebody has to have coming out of the hospital? 3? What is it, the minimum?
Yes, you have to have at least a health of 3. Hold on. Yeah. Only agents with a health of 3 or higher after the healing phase are allowed to leave the hospital. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And so out of those 12, I will buy I'll buy 4 cards. 4 cards or 5 cards? Well, let's go with 5 cards. And back to you.
Oh man, I wish that hadn't gone that way. Well, okay. So I'm going to heal 2 from Fletcher and healing. No requisition, no, and healing 2 there. He's still not got enough to come out. And I can't do much. Well, before I can't do it, let's see, what am I going to do with this? I'm going to discard one of Diana Fowley's tokens to discard. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not.
I don't know if it makes any difference in what you want to do, but just like Fletcher, her effect has been updated to say that she can do it at any time during the game.
Yeah, that's what I have that on this one. That's weird.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not going to make a difference though, so I'm just going to keep it for now.
I think maybe the update was that she can discard any one RP or purple card.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. Yeah, that may make a difference.
Yeah.
I am going to discard Arlene's token to search for a bureaucracy card. Keyword. See if that can help me out here today. I don't know if that's going to help me or not, but Yeah, that's probably not going to help me much, but actually, do you mind if I pick a different card?
No, go ahead.
That's not the one I want. Well, it may not matter, though. Okay, there we go. I knew I had something in there would help me.
Okay, so what did you...
All right. So, I will pay 1 to play the Watergate Apartments, Washington, D.C. It's observation 5 or subterfuge 5. Affiliation or result.
Okay. So that's not the card you drew with Arlene's token, right?
It is.
But it doesn't have... So it's observation of subterfuge?
Correct.
But Arlene allows you to search for 1 bureaucracy card.
Oh, it's bureaucracy, not subterfuge. Yeah. Sorry. Well, I grabbed the wrong one. Prison Farm, Jasper County.
Okay.
There we go. That's bureaucracy 5+, criminal investigation 5+, motive or result. I knew I had it in there. These words are too small for me. Of course, I don't. Well, hold on. Can I didn't even look though. Can I even do that? Yes. Okay.
Okay, so I have 2 bluffs for that site. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Yes, so it has the keyword observation. Okay, so I have 2 bluffs for that site.
All right. Let's see them.
So are you sending everyone to the
Everybody.
site?
Yeah, everybody's going.
Okay, and well, just to before you say, I don't know if you want to use their effect, but you have the Sheila Fontaine and card to allow you to discard the bluffs if you want, but you have to do that before you send the team to the site.
How can I do that?
It's so there are currently 2 face down bluffs at the site.
Right.
So you can remove a token to, or you can remove you may remove 1 token to get rid of one of them if you want. So since there are 2 bluffs, it would have to be randomly, or if you have a card like, a card that allows you to look at some of the bluffs, or like me, I have the Scully game effect, so I could say, okay, I'll look at the bluffs and then I'll be able to say which one I want to force you to discard.
Which
Or
one?
you can do nothing at all.
Which one of these tokens allows me to remove that?
Also, it's on the Sheila Fontaine card, the
Oh, no,
witness card that you have.
That's observation site.
But doesn't the prison for? Oh, sorry. So,
yeah, it's bureaucracy and criminal
oh
investigation.
yeah, I got it confused with the previous one.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you mind if I switch to my other bluff, because that's not the bluff that I want? I thought it was observation.
No, you go right ahead.
Okay. So those were the original 2 bluffs. Okay. Okay, so you send the whole team to the site.
Yes.
And are you using criminal or bureaucracy?
Bureaucracy. It's the only one that I can make.
Okay, so the first bluff is nasty surprise. So I'm going to pay 2 for it. Are you negating it?
Nasty surprise. It does that?
Yeah, I play 2 add 5 tokens to my conspiracy pool.
No, go ahead.
All right, so
yeah.
Since I paid for it, 1, 2, 4, 5. Okay. And the second bluff is the mailman. So it costs 4, but 3 since it was face down. Please discard to allow you to move 1 game effect token from any one card to another card immediately.
I'm going, let's see. Can I play? I was going to, okay. On that one, Pam, time loop captive, and it forces you to take that card back.
Yes, you can play, you can pay the 5 to, yeah.
I'll do that. Of course, you could play it again at full cost now if you want to.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to do that.
I'm not sure that was the best decision for me to do, but I think I'll be all right.
Okay. Well, that's the only card that. Yes, that's the only card that I could play. So you can. You're free to ask your question.
Let's see. So a motive or result. Let's see. Is your motive knowledge?
My motive is not knowledge.
All right. And I will not be asking a question.
And for debriefing, I have 8 cards in my hand, I think. Yeah, I have 8 cards. Oh, and before we... Do I want to do that? Yeah, I might as well try to. I'm going to pay 6 to play Brown Mountain Lights. So place this card next to your X-File along with 2 tokens. Once per turn, you may discard the token and pay 2 CP to remove any one of your agent's game effect tokens to negate any one card played by your opponent during their investigation phase. Again,
Okay.
it's one of those cards that I haven't had the chance to playtest yet, so might as well try to do it now. Okay. Oh, and I think I still had 2. Oh. And I have 7 cards in my hand, so no
As
discard.
do I. I have 7 also.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure because I wanted to use I think I took 2 of my conspiracy tokens. I wanted to put them on Brown Mountain Lights, and then I switched to my green token. So I'm not sure. I think I messed up my conspiracy pool. I know that I paid the 6 for Brown Mountain Lights, and I think I had 2 remaining, but I'm not 100% sure. And there is no way to go back to check. Or maybe if I don't know. Is the game live somewhere? I'm not sure. No, it's not. Oh yes, it is. It is live. But yeah. Oh, perfect. I found it. I'm going to go back and check. Okay, I had 7 tokens, and so I have 1 conspiracy point left. Okay, all good. All right, so I will draw my free card. I'll generate my 5 res. Okay. And let's see. I will buy 5 cards. And back to you.
All right. Let's see. I will sell Dawn of Armageddon. For 4. And I will buy 2. And I'll pass it back to you.
Okay. So no healing, no requisition. I'm going to everyone stays in the field, and for case assignment, I will pay I will play the American University of Washington. It's sciences and affiliation. It costs 2. I'm going to pay 1 from my pool and the other 1 using Speeder's token. And I'm also going to pay 1 to play the Wine Cinder Residence. So it's medical 5+, and occult investigation, motive or result. So 2 sites. The first one is sciences and affiliation, and the second one is medical, occult investigation, motive or result.
Okay. No bluffs.
Okay. So I'm going to send everyone to the Wine Cinder residence. So it's medical or motive, medical or occult investigation. And I'll be using medical, and I currently have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 medical.
You send everybody, right?
Yeah, I send everyone.
Okay. So the other side we won't be dealing with.
Yes. I had it in my hand, but I was like, okay, I'll put it. Maybe Jonathan will place a bluff on it and like spread his conspiracy points, but no.
I will play. Let's see. I will pay 4 and play Ken Nacimiento. And his activator is a motive site.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't matter because you know my motive, so I can play him irregardless. He's unaffected by combat attacks. He attacks close range combat for 1 round and is discarded. And he deals close range combat of 5. And I get to pick who gets it. But yes. I don't think it's going to matter. You're doing. Let's see. You did. You did medical, right?
Yes, I did medical.
And Scully has the most medical, right?
Yeah, she has 4.
And her health is 5?
4.
4. Okay.
Yes, I don't have any 5. I don't have any agents with a health of 5 on my team.
And I mean, I'll go ahead and do it to her.
Okay.
But I still think you can make it, can't you?
So she's gone. I have medical in the 3. I have 4, but I can remove one of Pendrell's tokens to increase it to 5.
And you need 5, right?
Yes.
Man, I wish I hadn't sold that card. Because then I could have stopped that. That's it. That's all I can do.
Okay, so motive or result. So is your result abduction?
Yes, it is.
Okay, well, okay, so if I did not mess it up, now I know who you are. So are you unit 731?
Wait. Oh. I am going to burn a Diana Fowley token to sell a site for 2 conspiracy points. And then I'm going to burn my last 4 to play limited disclosure. And you can't ask me Does your team make a bureaucracy 4 check?
I don't know. Maybe it does. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't.
If it doesn't, then you can't ask me the identity of my X-File.
So it's a bureaucracy 4 plus, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, so Peter has 2 bureaucracy and Peyton Ritter has 2 as well. So yeah, I barely make it.
Okay, that was all I could do. That's it.
Okay, so is your X-File Unit 731?
It is, which you can't see there, but I wrote it down.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I see it, yeah.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah, I did not get the chance to use any of my Brown Mountain Lights or Area 51 tokens. Oh, too bad. Still, I'm really, yeah, there were a few cards that I had not had the chance to play yet, so that's really good.
Yeah, we got several new ones in there. The one that took out Fletcher, that was pretty impressive with that combo, using the keyword switch so that you can play it. And then
it's also kind of a gamble, because I made it so that you have to play during deployment, so you don't know what site your opponent is going to play. So you have to kind of guess which agent is going to be more valuable. And I'm glad it worked out for me for that turn. And yeah, out of the cards that we played, there was also the Star-Crossed Lover cards that I really wanted to try, so that's good. Yeah. Well, so do you want to take a guess at what my X-File is?
Let's see. Why not? Let's go with something I didn't get at all. Let's go with Lord Kimbolt.
So I chose randomly. I'm the futuristic freezing compound.
I chose mine randomly too, and of course, when I chose it randomly, I picked a government one. Of course, that's what you're most likely to pick, choosing randomly a government one.
True. And I didn't know if you had chosen randomly or not. So just that Unit 731, yeah, I was pretty sure that was it. When I asked security and you said yes, I'm not taking an identity question, but I know in my mind that was the one, but I didn't know you had chosen randomly.
Yeah. Yep, that's what I did. It burnt me that time.
Yeah.
I usually randomly.
Yeah, me too. Because I'm always if you don't, then you're like, okay, well, I cannot choose this one because the characteristic is too obvious. So I'm like, I'll just leave it to chance. And well, we didn't find anything that needed to be changed on the season's cards.
And we got to work through that difficult one again, to do that, and that worked out fine. So
yeah,
I don't think there was any. I don't think there was any problems in how that went. So that's good.
Oh,
Probably the best of the night.
Yeah, that's a relief.
Yeah, it's a fairly good card,
Yeah, that's the thing with adversaries, because at some point, you could just say, okay, well, we have evolutionary for result size, so we'll just do an evolutionary one for motive and one for affiliation, etc., and do the same thing for all of the other type of adversaries, and kind of change their stats, 4, 3, etc. But I don't know. I mean, we already have those adversaries in Premiere, so I like that. In season 4 or 5, and even with this one, trying to do things a little bit differently for the adversaries. Although it can get tricky because finding the right cost is really difficult.
Yeah, I mean, I think in general with adversaries, if they're easier to play, like they're less constrained by keywords and question types, they should cost more.
Yes.
And then, of course, if they do a crazy amount of damage, they should cost more.
But then when it's too costly, then you're like, well, first of all, you need to have the conspiracy points available, and also you're like, well, if I just pay 10 CP for it and my opponent just plays X, so I don't know. I'm always hesitant to include adversaries that are too costly. I really want to try out the newborn alien adversary card from Season 6 in at least one of the next playtests, because that one has a complicated effect as well. But it has the keyword killer, so it's not for every game. But I mean, even for playtests, I think it would be good to be able to put it on the table and see if it actually works. I think it does, but sometimes you think something works and there is a scenario in the game, a specific situation, and you're like, well, no, it really does not work. So
yeah, I was hoping to play Bernard Oates, but we didn't have really any criminal investigation stuff show up.
No, we didn't.
But that one, you got to really be choosy when you play it. It costs 10, and if the person you're playing against doesn't have anything in the resource pool, they're gonna negate that thing. I mean, theoretically negate a 10 adversary for less than the cost of X.
That is true.
So I mean, you could theoretically negate it for 1, or nothing, or depending on what's in your pool. But at least you can know that. You can know what's in your opponent's pool.
Yeah, you have to at least wait until your opponent has 5 or 6, and that way, even if they end up, saying, okay, well, it's worth spending the 6 to investigate the site, at least you still get 6 to your CP pool. So the cost for Bernard Oates is not that bad, and that also cripples your opponent during their next investigation turn.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I agree. If your opponent only has 1 or 2 tokens in his resource pool, it's not worth it playing Bernard Oates.
Yeah, because they're going to negate it every time with that. I mean,
Well, that was a fun game. So I really want to thank you for taking the time to, well, first of all, play on such short notice, and also playing after a long shift. Thank you.
I'm sorry I had to delay things. Of course, you probably got to sleep a little more, so that's not so bad for you, I guess.
Yeah, the thing is, like, I'm used to getting up early, so whenever I get up, sometimes it's more a question of it's more difficult for me to get back to sleep. So it took a little while. So I read for a while, and then I went back to sleep. But yeah, that's okay. I don't have anything big planned this weekend, so I know that I'll be able to take a nap during the afternoon. So that's good. And I also have that playtest game with Stafford tonight, which is only an hour earlier than my time, so that's good. It will be 8 p.m. for him and 9 p.m. for me.
Yeah, that's
a reasonable hour.
Yeah, that's not so bad.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you again, Jonathan, and I'll wish you a good night.
All right. Have a good one.
Bye.
See ya. Steven, do I need to do anything before I end this stream? Can you hear me?
Oh yeah. Sorry, I was just getting up. I'm gonna end it, and yeah, no local recordings. So yeah,